Clark has been such a showman all season and really exciting to watch. But you could see in the second half, like once she actually stepped up to the 3-point line, like you can just make regular threes too. Like not every three needs to be like 30-foot, 35-foot step backs,
Oh, Connor, I love you. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Well, here's the deal. I am not a coach. Okay,
man.
I don't know if you knew that, Kasheen. I'm not a coach, but there are things. Let me say this because you've said before. You said last show that there are things that you would try if you were an opposing coach to try to figure out a solution to Caitlin Clark. Here's what I would do, and you tell me if I'm even on the right track. First of all, I would.
Don't be giving away secrets now.
If I have a secret, then it ain't no secret, right?
I get you. I'm with you.
But here's what I would do. I would just not let her make any step back threes. I would make her drive right. I'd bring help side defense every time, and I'd make her pass to somebody every single time. Now, rotation's got to be crisp, right? There's no way I'm letting her get outside leverage to where she can take that step back or dribble left, step back, shoot the three. I'm going to either make her dribble right and step back right, which we haven't seen her do a whole lot, or I'm going to make her dribble right, which she's really good at doing, but then I'm sending help over and making her pass to someone else and score. I don't know if that's on the right track.
That sounds about right.
I'm with you on the first part. The second part, I would do something different, but we're not going to say anything because I don't need nobody taking any cheat sheets. Nope. Leaving it right where it's at.
Talking Iowa Hawkeye sports. I was late. Who is your player of the game? Player of the game was Caitlin Clark, although this was not consensus because Kasheen said it should have been someone else. Who did you say it should have been?
I'm not mad at Caitlin Clark. There was another time I was like, absolutely not. No. I'm not mad at Caitlin Clark. I mean, that 30 points in the second half, 5 for 8 from 3, like that was, geez. Like I can't argue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 points in the second half. Well, in the second and overtime, whatever. That was crazy.
MC says moving screens on both sides that weren't called. That's one thing that I wish Caitlin Clark would change, but I also understand that I've accepted the fact it's just her. But the mouthing off after every call that she doesn't get, and maybe I'm a little bit more forgiving for pros, but at the college level, typically you let your coach do that. I know that's the way it is, at least for Fran's squad. It seems like Caitlin Clark has surpassed the quota that college players typically allowed as it relates to talking to the officials. But she's also Caitlin Clark. She's generational. But I would prefer at this level, coaches be the mouthpiece for the officials against or with the officials, if you will. But if the officials aren't going to give her a technical, they very rarely tee her up. And she is very, very animated and talks a lot.
I mean, she's going to have to change something because in the WNBA, they're going to find her. So she's going to have to figure it out. She can't be that animated in the WNBA. That is something that is different. Is if you get technicals like that, you will be fined. So unless she wants to keep losing money, I'm sure she'll figure out something. But I agree about the just play. Just play. No matter what, you cannot change a call. You can't do anything of that sort. So, Gabby, yes, if they are setting illegal screens, then you are going to have to work that much harder to get around them. But do not wail your hands up in the middle of the girl shooting. Nothing is going to change anything. Just get through it. Get up. Do something. So I think that you're right. It seems to take away from the team when we express all of that frustration on the refs. Just get back as a team, get grounded, and then move on from there. Because I don't know how many times in my career I've said, okay, we playing against 7 tonight, y'all. So let's go. In that scenario, just keep going. But you're right, 100%. That is exactly what I saw in the first half as well.
In line, Lacey says, could Iowa now be the number 3 1 seed now in the NCAA tournament? This is a question more so for cash money.
That would make our lives so much easier. I hope so. It all really depends on that 4th seed. Because right now it could be USC, it could be Texas, we know 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 number 1 seeds we know. To me, that says 1, 2, and 3. If you don't know for sure the other one, then they should be the 4 seed, 4 number 1 seed, whatever. So I hope so.
And I do want to make a plug here. I was doing this very often here about a month ago, and I've kind of cut back on it. I want to make another plug because we had some momentum shortly for a short period of time. We're pushing 7,500 subscribers here on YouTube. But if you've not done so, please head over. Boy, your phone is just
blowing up. Like, what's going on here?
Nuts. Man, I know you're popular, Kashin, but really? Let's take a look real quick. I want to give everybody an opportunity to head over to our Facebook page. Let's not do that. So let's go over to Facebook real quick so people can see the Facebook page if you've not done that yet. And even if you don't use Facebook often, I know some people say, hey, I'm never on Facebook. That's okay. Head over to Facebook. This is the Facebook page. Scroll down if you're signed in. Help us build this number right here. All right.
Yes.
This number needs to go way up, and I've done a poor job of promoting the Facebook page, but certainly do that and click the like button. Always giving updates on live shows, whether they be Hawkeye Hangout shows, post-game shows with Kashin and myself, or the like. Check it all out. Again, from the Hawkeye of the Storm, hit the like button, follow. And then also over on Instagram, you can also like the page on Instagram. So appreciate everybody for being a part of the effort here to build the social media and the platform as a whole.